Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 1897 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how to combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2, you feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos here, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my shorts, my live streams, my daily vlogs that y'all watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV. Shout outs to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Avid the Greek Goddess, JZCQJTJHR 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, Life's Magical Journey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me. If you ain't checked out our channel yet, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go do that there. Go do that there. Go do that there. Alright. And also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey, Johnny Quest Gaming, Detroit Soloist, and last but not least, Detox My Life with T. Nicole. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, you're gonna have to wait up. I'm about to say you're gonna have to wait. You ain't gonna wait at all you gotta do is check out the tiers, see which one works for you, and make it do what it do from there. Make it do what it do from there, you dig? That part, that's what we on, y'all. That's what we are on. That's what we are on. We are in the business of manifesting greatness, maintaining greatness, and motivating others to be great on that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that mental level, on that physical level, on that financial level. That's how we get down with the get down, you dig? Also, you know what I'm saying, as far as the membership goes, if you like to support Slim Jim Longfoot in other ways, check out the links in the description below, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's Cash App on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag Prayers for Paris, when that's FOR or the number 4, Paris with 2 R's, y'all. With that being said, today is Tuesday. It is Tuesday the 13th of May 2025. I hope everybody's having the most blessed day today, a most awesome day as we continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. You feel me? Because we are on that level. You know what I'm saying? The goal is more blessings, less stressing, y'all. More blessings and less stressing. As I say that, you know what I'm saying, I'm actually making products with that on it. You know what I'm saying? More blessings, less stressing. And that's what I want y'all to be on. I want y'all to be on that same wave. More blessings, less stressing, y'all. More blessings, less stressing. You know, and so I think everybody can appreciate that and, you know, roll with that. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what it is in life that we want to do. More blessings, less stressing. You feel me? Because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that's what we gotta be on, man. We gotta be on that. We got to be on that each and every day. We gotta be on that each and every day. More blessings, less stressing. And so that's what I want to see us on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got something else better to do in life, but I would like to think that you would want to be getting more blessings in life and less stressing. And so that is what we are on each and every day as we continue to manifest that greatness, y'all. manifest that greatness on so many levels. And you know, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I want for my life, and I want to see y'all want that for y'all's as well, because you know, why not? Why not? You know, and yeah, so we out here trying to make it do what it do the good works involved. Do the good works involved, y'all. Do the good works involved on all these levels. Got a lot of awesome choices. Hey, I ain't seen, yeah, they stepping the game up out here in these here streets, man. I've never seen all these choices before. Yeah, they need to select all. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Select all. So, yeah. Yeah, man, that is definitely the wave that we are on. We are on that wave of making it do what it do and does what it does. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to set these things up right for y'all, so you know when y'all get y'all's, they'll be right how they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because more blessings and less stressing. That is the mode, y'all. That is the mode. More blessings, less stressing. More blessings, less stressing. That right there is indeed the mode. That is the motto for the day. Not just for the day, but you know, for all time, in my opinion. In my honest opinion, you dig? Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah. And that's what I want to see for each and every last one of us, y'all. That's what I want to see for each and every last one of us. You know what I'm saying? More blessings, less stressing. More blessings, less stressing. More blessings and less stressing. So yeah. So as I make these, you know what I'm saying, I just wanna, you know, make sure that we are all on the same page when it comes to the things we want in our life. You know what I'm saying? The things we want in our life to succeed as best as we can. Succeed as best as we can, y'all. Succeed as best as we can. And so, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to see us on. I want to see us on that amazing path to greatness. Because, you know, what other better way is there to do it? You know what I'm saying? What other better way is there to do it, y'all? At least that's my opinion. That's my personal opinion about it. To continue to do the good works, and maintain it all. do the good works and maintain it all. And so, you know, so that's what I see ourselves being on. I see ourselves being on that tip, on that amazing tip. And so, yeah, I'm just saying, more blessings, less stressings. More blessings, less stressing. More blessings, less stressing. That's what we gonna be on, y'all. More blessings, less stressing. You dig that part. I'm feeling it. I hope y'all are feeling it too. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feeling it, make sure you press a 7 below. And shout outs to those who are here. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are here in the live chat in the premiere of this daily vlog, or if you are here, you know what I'm saying, in the replay, way back in the playback, Maybach, you feel me? Because like I say, we're here doing the good work. We're here doing the good work. And also at 9:30 tonight, I will be doing my ultimate lo-fi slash music tribute to one of the most greatest soundtracks, one of the most greatest pieces of the modern age. I first made this back in 2020, and we're gonna revisit again with a new visual here in 2025. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all most definitely check it out and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna promote it in a little bit, you know what I'm saying, after I get off of this here live. So definitely, it's already up. It's like I say, it's dropping at 9:30 tonight. You know what I'm saying, for the late night crew, for the late night vibes. You know what I'm saying? That's what we bees on. And so we're gonna make it do what it do and does what it does, y'all, on all them levels, man. On all them levels of greatness. So, you know what I'm saying, be ready for an amazing vibe tonight. You know what I'm saying? At least I think it's gonna be an amazing vibe. Y'all tell me if it is or ain't. If it is or if it ain't. If it is or if it ain't. And I'm definitely gonna be promoting to the to my peoples who enjoyed those vibes back in the day, if they are still, you know what I'm saying, on this plane of existence. So most definitely, I think that should I'm just about there. I'm almost there, doing these adjustments to doing these adjustments, y'all. I'm doing these adjustments. So yeah, doing these adjustments, you dig? Doing these adjustments, so you know what I'm saying, they are popping. They're popping on whatever you get it on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They popping. They gonna be popping, y'all. They gonna be popping. All right, I ain't about to hold y'all up too much longer because I know I'm up here getting doing my adjustments. But to further just go in on what we are doing here, y'all, we're just living this life, man. We are living this life, and the goal is more blessings, less stressing. More blessings, less stressing. Because, you know what I'm saying, as we continue to grow, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have, you know, things that will, you know, try to stress us out, or, you know, this, that, and the third. And the best thing that you can do here in this life is just, you know what I'm saying, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up, and all that stress will be gone. You feel me? Shout out to Boogie Time TV. Shout out to Boogie Time. You know what I'm saying? I saw her do her lo-fi chill joint last night, and you know what I'm saying, I have been brainstorming ever since I started doing my suites. You know, I did my instrumental suite for Jelly Bean Dream, and my instrumental my soundtrack, volume 1 of my soundtrack a couple of weeks ago. And so, you know what I'm saying, I have been wanting to revisit my Boomerang video for some time, ever since that person actually made that comment, and that comment was so visual, so amazing. I was like, I gotta bring that to life one day. And so I had thought about it actually a couple of months ago, because I had played around with that visual, and made some versions of it. They were cool, but I wasn't really crazy about them. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm using this new joint, I can make the visual through that now. And so, you know, so I was like, okay, let me try that. And then I did that last night. I was like, oh yeah, that's the wave. So yeah, this joint is this new visual is definitely coming tonight. You know what I'm saying? No time like the present. Today is the 13th day of May. You know what I'm saying? 13 is a lucky number, despite what they tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely a lucky number, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jesus and the apostles, the disciples make 13 and all. Yeah, of course, yeah, Judas was the betrayer, but, you know, it wasn't a surprise betrayal. It was already known. You feel me? You know, Jesus already knew that he was going to be betrayed. And so, with that being said, you know, that was all a part of the divine plan. And so, you know, when we go through situations in life, you know what I'm saying, the best thing that we can do in life, of course, is to just roll with them punches and know without a doubt, you know what I'm saying, that life is going to be a-okay and alright, because, you know what I'm saying, God has a plan for it all. You know, God has a plan for it all in that sense. You know what I'm saying? In that sense, God has a plan for it all. I just realized now I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one. So, yeah. But yeah, I think that's enough for now. That's definitely enough for now. You really do got a lot on here these days. I didn't realize all that. Yeah, baby bodysuit. They even got a baby bodysuit on here. That's wild. Okay. But yeah. Ooh, computer backpack. Oh snap! They got computer backpacks on here now. Oh snap! Oh snap! Okay. Oh, they got some materials on here for real now. Okay. All right, let me quit, y'all. I'm geeking out now because they got a whole bunch of stuff on here now that I never saw before. Okay. Oh, that's what they call those rope caps. Okay. Alright. Okay, they definitely got a lot of stuff on here now. Wait, oh my god, they got stuffed animals, yo. They got stuffed animals now. That is wild. That is wild. They got stuffed animals now. They got stuffed animals now, y'all. That is crazy. Oh yeah, they definitely got some stuffs on here. You dig? But yeah, okay. They got some stuffs on here now, y'all. Okay, so all right, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm over here geeking out a little bit now. Like they definitely got some stuffs up in here now. And you got the bean, yeah. Okay. All right, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. So your boy over here wilding for real. But that's what's up. Oh, and they got the pins. They got the button pins too. Yeah. So y'all definitely got some nice little choices now, man. Y'all got some nice little choices out here in these streets. You dig? So, alright. So that's that. So with that being said, y'all get a chance to see all of them because they all gonna be linked here. You know what I'm saying, in this here. So more blessings. Less stressing. Blessings. Blessing. Alright, so that's enough of that. Enough said. More blessings and less stressing is part of to thrive in 2025 and beyond. And so now It's been published, y'all, so it is out here and is ready for y'all to go check out. Alright, y'all, I appreciate y'all for putting up with me right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think y'all gonna like it. Y'all let me know if you like it, and if you know somebody else that will like it, you know, share them on out. Share those designs on out. You feel me? Should most definitely share them on out. Meantime, between times, let's see. I'm about to check my blood sugar. I check my blood sugar, y'all, at least once a day. It's 12:20 right now. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, we gotta hurry on up. Cause y'all know how we do. We got the daily vlog right here, and then later on today we will be doing the daily live stream, the podcast series live in 2025. That's how we does. That's how we does, baby. With that being said, but yeah, it's an amazing ride, y'all. It's an amazing ride when you sit up here and manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great. And so, you know, we're here to, of course, this year thrive in 2025. You know what I'm saying? Stay on task of doing what we need to do to ensure our greatness, not only in this life, but just in all things around us. You know what I'm saying? So I pray on to y'all to have a most blessed day. I pray on to y'all to have a great day. You know what I'm saying? Because that is the whole purpose of it all, to have a great day. And you know what I'm saying, for those that mean ill will towards others, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get what's due to you. You dig? You know, simple as that. So go about wanting to do great things this day. Great things this day. You dig that part? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, just got through checking my blood sugar. As I said, I check it at least once a day, at the most 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. That's how we get down with the get down. And on that note, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time. It is time for the shout out, shout out, shout out. Hey, 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 shout out, shout out, shout out. Hey, hey, hey. It's time for the shout outs, babe. It's time for the shout out, baby. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I gotta get back to working on my book. I'm gonna probably do that during the live stream later on today. So y'all bear with me. Shout outs once again to my guy Brandon the Palm Beach, who got this copy of Jelly Bean Dream, which I'll be mailing to him tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Here it is in this envelope right here with a sketch of jelly on it saying thanks for your support. You dig? Shout outs once again to Brandon the Palm Beach for getting that there. You know what I'm saying? Making it do what it do and does what it does, y'all. Alright, let's see who all was here yesterday. Shout out to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming. He said he got his account back for Dragon Roger. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what the move is right there. Alright, y'all. Here we go. Though. That was our Keanu Vision I was just listening to. Shout out to Keanu Vision, who is a member of the live chat crew as well. Many blessings to her as always. You dig? Let's see. Here we go. We got. All right, y'all. What we got though? In the live yesterday. In the live. Yeah, that's coming on the 9th. 9th is Chill Lo-Fi Vibes Boomerang Masterpiece. You dig? Most definitely. That's coming out at 9:30 tonight. Oh yeah, let me set up 133 because today is the 103rd day of the year 2025. The 133rd 33rd day, excuse me, the 133rd day, I'm tripping, the 133rd day of the year 2025. Live in 2025. 133, hey, 7. You know, that equals 7, baby. 1 plus 3 plus 3 equals 7, baby. Yeah. Equals 7, baby. Yeah. That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I did not think that I would have it in me to go live every day, and so far we have been live every day for 133 days, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but that's wild to me. That is wild to me. That is wild to me. You know, I was not seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, can I actually be able to go live every day for at least an hour? Can I actually do that? And yeah, this crazy cat been doing it so far. So here we go, y'all. Yesterday, day 132 of live in 2025. We had Brandon of Palm Beach. He said, thank you, awesome. Hey, that part sliding through. Shout out to Brandon of Palm Beach, man. And Christy Pella, my friend Christy Pella from TikTok, she slid through with the hearts emojis. Hey, shout outs to Christy Pella for leaving the comments. I'm about to say to her, hey, how have you been? Shouted you out on day 1897. So that's what I just did there. Christy Pella, y'all, her YouTube channel, she currently has 70 subscribers with 27 videos. Her description reads as such: welcome to Christy Pella TV, your best YouTube channel for interesting contents, short series, comedy, and lots more. Please subscribe. Her channel's been around since January 23rd of 2022, y'all. Currently with 9,601 views. Hey, that part. Most recent video was dropped 9 months ago, so she hasn't done any videos as of late. But let's see where she is as far as her shorts go. Her most recent short was December 29th of 2024, so she hasn't done anything as of recently on her channel, but you know, it's all good because I know she'll be on TikTok a lot more. So shout outs to Christy Pella, y'all. Shout outs to Christy Pella. And you know what I'm saying, and hey, you know what I'm saying, if you want to start dropping content on the YouTube, hey, it ain't no time like the present to do it. You dig that part. Let's see who was here for day 132 in the live chat. We had in the building, Life's Magical Journey was in the building. Detroit Soloist was in the house. Who is going to be my next muse on GOAT 1408 TV. A Junad 2005 Productions Backup Channel was in the building. Junad 2005 Productions. Junad Manzoor was in the building. Estrella Garcia was in the house. All Things Key Nicole was in the building. Aiden Logos was in the building. Johnny Quest Gaming was in the house. Brandon of Palm Beach was in the building. Shout out to Brandon of Palm Beach, who, as I just mentioned earlier, got that issue, Jelly Bean Dream, which will be getting shipped out tomorrow, issue number 1. Latanya Porter was in the building. Hey, that part. Let's see who else was in the building. We had oh, let me scroll back a little bit. I don't want too far. Let me scroll back. Hate when it does it. Ismar Vela was in the building. Shout out to Ismar Vela sliding through. Who else was in the building? Official Zelina was in the building. Luciana Success was in the building. Who else was in the building? We had hold on, we had Tantrum Nose was in the building. Hold on, let me scroll back up. He always does that. It's so stupid. Yeah, Tantrum Nose was in the building. Life with T76 was in the building. I mentioned Luciana Success. Shout outs to the Queen Champion, who goes live Monday through Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who else was in the building? Who else was in the building? Making sure I ain't missing nobody. You know what I'm saying? The chat was bumping yesterday. King J Legend was back in the building. Shout out to King J Legend for being in the building. Who else was in the building? And that was it. That was everybody who was in the building, y'all. Hey, we was bumping in the chat yesterday, man. I appreciate all y'all for sliding through. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT Nation, where we are all goats. We are manifestors of greatness. We are a nation of goats. You dig? Shout outs to Shana Success. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. A lot of those people who I mentioned I met via the Champion Nation through Luciana Success's live stream. So most definitely from the Champion Nation to the GOAT Nation, you know what I'm saying? We are greats, we are goats, we are champions. You dig? That part. Let's see. So yeah, that was everybody who was live in 2025 day 132. The shorts, what shorts we dropped yesterday? We dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shorts yesterday. We got Generations Part 2 that we dropped yesterday. Let's see. Latanya Walker with the hearts and the wild face. We got Latanya Porter. Big sis said, look at the men, people. Good job, bro. I appreciate it, sis. Yo, Latanya Walker is now in the 1980s, y'all. She is now in the 1980s. She currently has 1.98k subscribers with 402 videos. She is on her way to 2k, y'all. On her way to 2k with over 1 million views now. 1,038,304 views on her channel. And her channel has been around for 4 months and 1 day. 4 months and 1 day since January the 12th of 2025, y'all. And in that 4 month span, she has made it to almost 2k subscribers. That is wild. Shout out to Latanya Walker, man. She had just hit 1k almost a month ago. It was on the 22nd when she hit 1k, and she's been climbing. In almost a month's time, she's doubled, you know, her subscriber count, and she's so proud of that. So shout outs to Latanya Walker on her growth, man. Most definitely. Mustard Seed of Faith, y'all. Mustard Seed of Faith short we got on that. We got Latanya Walker said, yes, so true. Most definitely. Positive Crash Outs channel, who currently has 56 subscribers, said amen with the hearts on that. You feel me? Positive Crash Out channel currently has 56 subscribers with 117 videos. Most definitely go check out Positive Crash Outs channel. Latanya Porter said amen indeed. And you know this. Tierra B Naturally said that's all it takes. Amen. That part. Tierra B Naturally is getting close to 5k subscribers, y'all. She currently has 4.89k subscribers with 1.1k videos. You feel me? Her channel's been around since October the 5th, 2012 with 506,614 views. Doing her thing. You dig? Most definitely. Now let's see, let me go back to the shorts. On the Mustard Seed of Faith short, we got let's see, that's what we all got right there. Let's see, we got the what the Halle Berry transformation. No comments on that yet. We got the truth about why do Blue Ivy and Romy look like Beyonce. And Latanya Porter said they look like both parents. Yes, they do. They look like both parents. You know, like it's called genetics, people. You know, like, you know, I don't know. People are so weird out there. You know, they just be saying some other stuff. Let's see. Let's see for the video, the short that I got advertising Adipole. No comments on that as of yet, so there we go on that. And so now videos, yesterday we dropped day 1896, y'all. 1896, and we about to wrap this up, y'all. We almost done. 1896 dropped yesterday. We had in the regular comments, we had Brandon of Palm Beach said this was a great life, and thank you so much. He meant to say live. I think he was talking about he was talking about the live stream. He said this was a great live, and thank you so much. I am honored to have one of your workings and have you sketch me was awesome. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Shout outs to Brandon of Palm Beach once again, y'all. Brandon of Palm Beach, He currently has 296 subscribers. He's almost at 300 subs, y'all. He's almost at 300 subs. His most recent video was 3 days ago. Highlight from I'm up for a few minutes. Welcome all. And something is the highlight. His highlight from his live stream. What was it? The live stream? That's the highlight from. I think it might be. Shout outs once again to Brandon of Palm Beach, man, slogging on through. Most definitely. Kiki, aka Positive Crash Out Channels with the heart emojis, and Wellness with Frugal Mama said, "What up, go? What up, Frugal Mama?" With 4.08K subscribers. The Stretch Nation, you know what I'm saying? The Wellness Crusaders, the leader of the Wellness Crusaders. You feel me? She currently has 2.9K videos. She's almost at 3,000 videos. You dig? That part. You feel me? Making it do what it do and does what it does. That part. Let's see, and I do believe that was all the comments. Yeah, that was all the comments right there. Here we go in the live chat. In the live chat, we have Michael in the live chat. Junad Manzua 2005 Productions in the live chat. Junad 2005 Productions Backup Channel in the live chat. Estrella Garcia. Who else was in the building? And that was it. That was everybody in the building. That was everybody in the building. And once again, I appreciate all y'all most amazing people for sliding through. I ain't mean to make this live. I mean, not this live, but this daily vlog so long. But I appreciate all of y'all who are here. Most definitely. But before we go, as y'all know, we're inching real close to 1900. We're 3 days away from day 1900. And as we get closer to the 20th century of our daily vlogs, we of course are counting down the stuff that happened in the 19th century, the century before our century of birth for the majority of us who were here. So here we go. We have in 1897, significant events included the founding of several important organizations and the start of notable historic periods. Key events in 1897 include the founding of the Scientific Humanitarian Committee, the first ever LGBT rights organization. Additionally, the Klondike Gold Rush began and the first Zionist Congress convened. On a different note, the first successful submarine capable of extended submerged travel was launched, and Dow Chemical was founded in the same year. Let's see what else had some significance. J.J. Thomson discovered the electron. Thomas Edison patents the kinetoscope. Aspirin is invented. Felix Hoffman at Bayer synthesized acetylic acid, which will later be marketed as aspirin. The Olds Motor Vehicle Company is founded. Ransom E. Olds established a company that would become a pioneer in the automotive industry. Olds, y'all know the Oldsmobile. That's that guy. First successful submarine launched. We just mentioned that. William McKinley is inaugurated as President of the United States. And let's see, the first Boston Marathon is held. John J. McDermott of New York won the race with a time of 2:55:10. Let's see, the Blue Cross Animal Welfare Charity is founded in London. So, you know what I'm saying, as we inch closer, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that we of course know of today was being launched in, you know, those late decades of the 1800s, you know, particularly in the 1890s, most definitely. So with that being said, y'all, we are getting, like I said, we are getting closer and closer to 1900, which is 125 years ago. Now, can y'all believe that? The year 1900 is 125 years ago, which means the year 2000 is 25 years ago, a quarter century ago already. And you know what I'm saying? And also, I leave this with saying also, you know, because I forget sometimes that, you know, this is the time of the year where people are starting to graduate. Shout outs to Jared Talks for shouting out the class of 2025 on his channel. I do that the same here as well, shouting out the class of 2025, whether you are graduating from preschool or elementary or middle school or high school or college, whatever it is that you are, you know, the class, you know, wherever, you know, grade you're at in this year 2025, congratulations to y'all. And shout outs to the class of 2020, who 5 years ago went through the craziest situation ever when they graduated from, you know, whether it was elementary, middle school, you know, pre-K, elementary, middle school, high school, college, you know, they had the most craziest and traumatic experience ever with everything that happened the year that they were graduating in, the year 2020. So, you know, shout outs to y'all. If you're a class of 2020, you know what I'm saying, make sure you comment below here. Or if you was, you know, had to graduate during any of that period of time, basically between 2020 and I guess probably like 2022, you know what I'm saying, in that time frame. Really 2020, 2021 was probably the peak of it all. But shout outs to all y'all who had to go through that there. And shout outs to the class of 2000 who graduated 25 years ago now. The first class of this century, the class of 2000, who graduated 25 years ago now. 25 years ago. Ain't that wild? And, you know, and shout outs to everybody else who done, you know, celebrating significant anniversaries this year. Class of 1975, 50 years ago this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't that crazy? 1975 is 50 years ago. Man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was, you know, knee deep in the afros back during that time. You feel me? 1975, everybody was afroed out. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If you still got an afro, if you had an afro in 1975 and still got one now, yo, comment below. We love to hear about your hair secrets, because if you still got an afro like you did in 75, that's amazing. You feel me? That's amazing. Amazing. I ain't even got an afro from 2000. You feel me? So that part. But anyways, I hope y'all have a most blessed day, y'all. I did not expect for this to be this long. I'm so sorry that it was. But it's 12:41 right now, so we're gonna try to drop this as soon as possible, because yeah, that's a long time. So here we go, y'all. We up out of here, y'all. Stay blessed up, alright? Video. Video. Playlist. Watch them all, alright? One love.